Check, check, check. Hopefully we're doing all right on the comms. Let me just check real quick. Check, check. Check, check. Yep. All right. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna be showing off some personal collection cards that I've got, and then I'll be showing off the uh my new submission. Got 20 cards. I'm gonna be doing them in order from lowest grade to highest grade. Also show my personal collection cards off in well, somewhat in lowest grade to highest grade, I will say. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. So I picked two of these up. Oh, hold on a second. That light behind me is like brutal. Might actually have to do this with the light on up above me and not with the sunlight in the background. That's not bad. It's just hard to get it to adjust. But these are just most solid base cards that are in Gem Mint 10 that I got for like a really good price. Thought they were really nice. This is actually the first PSA cards I've ever purchased, and honestly, this is gonna be like a really unpopular opinion when it comes to PSA and shit, but not a huge fan of their slabs. Like this one's not bad because it's super easy to like tell exactly what's going on, but some of their slabs are just like, man, dude, it's just too much information crammed into too small a spot, and they feel, I don't know, flimsy. Like I feel like I could probably break this if I didn't really try. Um, Definitely more of a fan of SGC, which is why I do pretty much all my grading with SGC. I don't think I haven't done any grading with anybody else other than SGC. But yeah, these two most solid base Prism cards from the World Cup 2018 in Gem Mint 10. This card right here, this is actually one of my first cards. Uh, one of my first. Oh, hold on a second. My nephews are here. Door. Hey! Door's open. Hi, buddy. Hey, do me a favor. Did your grandparents leave? Yeah. Oh, they already left. Go. Don't tell them not to leave yet. Go give them that money that's sitting on the table. Hurry! Grab the money that's on the table. Sorry, we got a little bit of a technical difficulty. Well, not a technical difficulty. Did they already leave? No. Okay. All right. Go give them all that money and tell them I owe them $15 still. Whoops. Sorry about that. I knew that was going to happen too. I knew as soon as I went live, I knew these guys were going to show up. I got my nephews over, and I knew they were going to show up literally as soon as I started this. I knew it was going to be like they were going to start knocking on the door. Dog's going to go crazy. You know, the whole nine. What's up, boys? I'm currently live right now, so if you guys don't mind closing that door and playing out in the living room, that'd be awesome. Right on. And then as soon as I'm done, you guys can come back in and we'll hang out. All right? All right. Bring your charger with you and stuff like that. All right, boys. I'll be done in a little bit. All right? Okay. Now that we're back to that. Okay, so now, like I was saying, this card is the first ever out of 10 that I ever pulled. And I was so juiced to get it First of all, because Virgil van Dijk is probably one of my favorite players currently and possibly of all time. Um, but I didn't realize when I got it or when I pulled it. I'm sorry, because I all these are cards that I pulled myself. Um, because pretty much all of my personal collection has been pulled by me, other than a couple things which I'll show later on. But uh, when I first pulled this card, I didn't realize. I'm going to show you what the grade was on it. So it's graded A for authentic, and the reason is because if you look down here, let's see if I can get this to work. Let's see here. I don't know if you can tell, but you see how miscut that is? See how this bottom, oh, my bad. This bottom corner right here is like perfect. Edges up real nice corner. And then this one down here is super off. So they wouldn't grade it. So they just gave it an A for authentic, which I was kind of bummed about, but whatever. It's all good. It's nothing like that I'm like going to lose sleep over, but this was from my first ever SGC submission. And when I saw this grade, I was like, huh? And then when I got it back and I saw the card, I was like, oh, wow. Okay, I get it. But this is the Virgil van Dijk gold fluorescent out of 10. Um, then we got, which I knew this card wasn't going to get a very good grade, but I just thought it looked so cool. Was the Jordan Henderson uh, blue shimmer prism from last year's Chronicle set, and I got a 9 on that. And it's just such a I might have to close that window back there and do this with the overhead light, but it just looks so good. It's just such a good looking card. And my entire plan with like all of my cards, which you'll see later, is I'm pretty much gonna get like my entire personal collection graded at some point. Got this Federico Chiesa Tiger Stripe Prism. This one came back a 9, and I was actually kind of surprised because I really didn't see anything wrong with it. And I still don't. I don't really know. So one thing about SGC, like as opposed to what you see with BGS, where they have like the subgrades and stuff, um, they don't tell you like what they docked points for. Now that I'm actually looking at it, it actually looks like there's like a nick right here. See if I can get that on camera. I don't know if you could see that or not. I didn't even notice that until literally just now. But this card, Chiesa was like, to me, Chiesa was the absolute powerhouse for Italy during the Euro. This guy was just so good. And when I pulled this card, I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to send that one off to get graded. And as I'm sure most of you guys know, that I collect, my PC is strictly Liverpool and the Italian national team. That's it. This card, man, I wanted this so badly to be a 10. Like so badly to be a 10. And the reason is because it's Sadio Mane, which number 10, and it's the out of 10, and it's number 10 out of 10. So it would have been a 10 out of 10, gem in 10, player number 10. It would have just been 10s across the board on this one. It'd have been awesome. It's still a beautiful looking card. This is the Revolutions Vortex out of 10. 9.5, which isn't the worst, but I really wanted this one to be a 10 so bad, but still a super, super solid grade and a super cool card. This Thiago Alcantara from last year's uh Stadium Club Chrome. Love Tiago. Dude is just an absolute beast in the midfield. Orange and yellow electric wave. It's not numbered, but just it's my guy. It's Tiago. You know, how can I not? This is actually a freebie card that my guy Brian uh, threw in when I don't even remember what card I bought from him. I bought something off of him, and this was like one of his freebie cards that he tossed in there. And I was just getting ready to send a submission out, and I was like, you know what? I'll throw this one in there too. Why not? Came back at 9.5, so I'm happy with it. Minamino. This dude is he's super talented, honestly. Um, he just doesn't get what's up, Andy? He just doesn't get any playtime. But I think he's a super talented cat. You only missed a couple cards so far off my personal collection. Um, but super cool card for a freebie card to come back at 9.5. That was cool. Uh, Alessandro Nesta. It's obviously the auto is always a 10. Came back at 9.5. It's Circles Prism. It's not numbered or anything like that, but of course it's Italy, so gotta gotta hold on to it. This one right here, I was bummed when this came back at 9.5 because I was juiced when I pulled it. Franco Baresi, green, historical significance. Uh, this is out of 15. And I thought it was crisp. I thought this was going to get a 10 for sure. But came back at 9.5. Whatever. Is what it is. 13 out of 15. But man, what a nice looking card. And I really like SGC's slabs. Now we're going to start getting into the 10s. I had like a run of luck with last year's Prism H2 boxes that uh Brian would be able to. It says my connection is unstable and we're going to try reconnecting. Can you still hear me or no? Let's see. Yeah, okay. So it's showing that it's still live on my side. So I'm assuming that it's still live over there too. Nonetheless, uh, I had like a serious run of H2 Prism luck at one point last year when I was opening a bunch of it. I opened this one and I pulled Jordan Henderson Gold Wave out of 10. Came back a Gem Mint 10. Super juiced on this card. I mean, it looks so nice. Such a solid pull, you know? Just killer. Then, of course, I also pulled this from H2. My guy, Virgil van Dijk. Cracked ice out of 23. Right? I wish it would stop focusing on the water bottle. There we go. Oh, getting text messages, it sounds like. Oh, no, I'm not getting text messages. I'm just getting notifications on my phone that I don't care about. Again, last year's H2 cracked ice, number 6 out of 23. Came back the 10. Virgil van Dijk, obviously my current favorite player at the moment. Also pulled the Virgil van Dijk Gold Wave out of 10 from the same exact product. Not from the same box. Although I do think it came from the same order. When I ordered my H2 boxes, I think I pulled this one and that cracked ice from like 2 separate boxes, like back to back. Out of 10, Gem Mint 10, gotta love it. Virgil van Dijk, as always. The dude is just such an animal. I just love his energy. I forget who I bought this off of. This was actually not one that I pulled personally, and it was not one that I got graded personally. It was one that I bought off of somebody in Discord for a good price. It's Curtis Jones, green refractor out of 99 from Stadium Club. I think Curtis is talented, although I do have a softer spot for Harvey Elliott. I think Harvey Elliott is just I think he was even more talented before he got hurt, but this is what it is. This one is in my PC right now, but it might not stay in my PC because yes, it's Nico Williams, RC Auto, but it's from the Euro and it's technically a Wales card. Um, it's in my PC for now. However, it may not stay there for much longer. It may end up going up sale at some point. But 10 out of 10, you know? And I mean, it's not numbered, but still nice to get that. This one, this is another one that I was just so juiced on the pull. Uh, Fabio Cannavaro and Alessio Romagnoli out of 25, dual auto, juiced when I pulled this, super juiced. I think I have it the wrong. Yeah, I got it upside down. I'm looking at my computer screen, not my hands, so I apologize. But number 2 out of 25. I mean, killer, right? So those are my own submissions for my PC. I've also got these other cards that I don't know if I should pull them down or if I should just. Well, I'll pull a couple down, I guess. They're on this shelf. I'm wondering if I should just pick the camera up and show it to you on the shelf, or if I should pull them down. But this is the most expensive card I've ever bought right here. Uh, which I'm sure most of you saw at some point if you're in the Discord, which I assume that you are. But the Mo Salah green crystals, and this is what I'm talking about when it comes to the PSA. Like this, like abbreviation shit bothers me. I don't know why, but it just does. Like in comparison, where all the information about this card is easily readable, you can tell exactly what's going on. And then this one is just like a mash of letters and shit and abbreviations, but nonetheless, this is Mo Salah 2018 World Cup Prism out of 25. Definitely my most expensive card that I've ever purchased. Um, I think I had gotten money back on a credit card from a previous purchase, but it was like as credit pretty much, so it was already spent. So I used most of that and then like a couple hundred extra bucks to get a hold of this one. This one cost a pretty penny. Um, this one, my guy Bry Guy sold it to me, aka Brian from the Discord channel. Virgil van Dyke, lost rookie auto out of 25. And when he showed it to me, I was like, man, I gotta have that joint. Gotta have it. I mean, just love Virgil van Dyke. Uh, maybe I'll just lift. No, you know what? I'll pull this one down. Fuck it. I haven't done anything with this one yet, but this is my favorite player of all time. Um, Andrea Pirlo. This is from the Noir set. This is out of 75. And I think I have. Damn. I don't remember what the other one is, but I think it's a lower number one of this. But anything Andrea Pirlo, I love grabbing a hold of because just brings back so many memories from when I was younger. I did just get these in yesterday. which I'm really juiced about. These are from Leaf, but these are oop, Harvey Elliott. Uh, the only thing that's super weird about them is look at the look at the condition of the signatures. Like, so at first I was like, oh well, maybe he got sick and tired of like signing his name because if you put him in like numerical order, this is number 38 out of 68, and this one, if you look up his autos, this one looks closest to his auto from Tops from the Deco set. I think that was Tops, right? Did Tops do the Deco set? Shit, I got rid of all my boxes. Um, but then like this one is number 51 out of 68, and it looks lazier. And then the 57 out of 68 doesn't even. I mean, it's like unrecognizable. Um, so at first I was like, ah, maybe he got tired of signing his name. I get it, but they're not on card. You know, it's sticker autos, so it's not like you can't like take a break from doing it. But nonetheless, Harvey Elliott, I think the kid's gonna be something special. So I ordered these, picked up 3 of them, and they're sitting up on my shelf now. Let me just put these back up here without knocking my stuff over. Uh, yeah, we'll just pick the camera up. So this Gianluigi Buffon is the first graded card I ever bought. Did we lose connection? Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully we didn't lose connection. Oh my god. Uh-oh. I think it froze out. What the hell happened? Shit. Did it really freeze out? Check, check. Big. So I can hear, I got audio but no video. That's what's going on. Okay. Hmm. It's so weird. All I did was move the camera. Didn't really do anything. Shit. I'm gonna have to fucking restart it. All right, hold on. Let me restart.